Today I'm getting ready for lambing. It's early New Year, but we've got lambs due in 5 days' time. I want to be ready for them, I want to be prepared, I want to make sure these lambs have got the best chance of survival. We can only do that by having all of our facilities clean, tidy and ready to go. When these lambs are born, it's a time of year that's not very warm. Cold weather is forecast. We've got to make sure we've got heat lamps, we've got drafts covered, we've got good insulation where it really matters. We've got to make sure we've got loads of pens. When these ewes lamb, they need penning up with the lambs so that they can bond properly, so they can feed properly, so it gives them the very best chance of survival. There's a lot to do. I'm determined to do it well. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right, and that's what I'm going to do today. Right, I'll crack on tidying up, and then we're going to make some pens, put some heat lamps up, and make sure we're ready for the big event. You wouldn't believe the rubbish that accumulates here over the months that we're not lambing. I'm going to get it really tidied up. I want to be proud of this environment. A good clean workspace is where you do your best work. Oh, my apprentice is here and he's the source of most of the rubbish.
I don't think so.
Here. Right, I'm going to tidy these shelves.
I didn't make this mess. I'm not throwing that away. Oh, it needs a good handle.
Right, I'm a little bit particular about these pens. Everything's got to be straight lines, everything needs to look neat and tidy, and you need to be ready because these sheep literally could lamb at any moment. You want a pen ready to put them into, you want a heat lamp that you can flick on, make sure that lamb dries off, make sure it gets warm, it's more likely to suckle and get its colostrum if that's the case. So there's a lot at stake, and the little things matter, detail matters, and if we get everything right, then hopefully we'll be lucky in lambing. Gosh, they don't make them like that anymore. That hurdle is about 4 times the weight of the modern ones. This is when they made stuff right, made it to last. I'm afraid the new ones are a cost-cutting measure, but they won't be here as long as this one will. This is our very early spring flock. We've worked out that we can make a better job of lambing these sheep if we spread them out throughout the whole of the spring period. Back in the day, people used to lamb outside, so they waited for the better weather in April. We've got these facilities to lamb them safely, to keep them warm and dry, make a really good job of them. These intensive care pens are a vital part of what we do. There's a heat lamp in them, we've got the facility to make artificial colostrum if need be. If the mum hasn't come into a milk yet, we can look after these lambs. 24 hours in our intensive care area can make such a difference to the outcome of these lambs. You know, literally, there can be lambs that are clinging on to life, and 24 hours later, they're up sucking from the mums and going in the right direction. So there's a lot at stake. There's a lot of passion involved in making sure we give everything the best possible chance. And I'm looking forward to lambing. You know, every year it comes round again, and you think, oh crikey, am I past it? But I'm not, and I'm going to make a right job of these. The great news is there'll be lambs on the farm from now right through to the back end of April. Thank you so much for watching, and a big cheerio from me. Bye bye.